Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. It is December 15th. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're kicking the week off, as I do, with the Pocket Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook by Kim Krantz. The Wild Unknown series are some of my favorite spiritual tools that have guided me along my particular personal journey. So I'm electing to bring all of you along with me. Remember, I am not a teacher or a guide, nor do I play one on the internet. I am just a fellow human trying to find my way and utilizing Spirit to give me guidance. Spirit has encouraged me to start sharing this guidance with all of you, and so here we are. As always, remember, this is a timeless tarot. It comes to you when it is meant to come to you. Use your discernment. Make sure to use your gut, heart, mind, decision network. Pay attention to what's being said, and if it's not sitting with you, that's fine. It means this reading isn't for you. Feel free to leave it for those that it's meant for. Or perhaps if it's ringing a little bit, stick around. Maybe there's a nugget of information here that you're supposed to hear, and the whole thing wasn't for you. Either way, we're going to be getting into tune, and then we're going to be getting signs, and then we will tuck into this brisk mid-December Monday guidance. Rooting into the mother, branching to the father, balancing to self, locking the self away, opening up to receive information, allowing Spirit to flow through me. All right, Spirit, if we could have signs for the community. Remember, just because a sign doesn't stick out to you does not mean this reading is or isn't for you. Either way, the signs mostly are here to encourage those that they ring for to pay extra attention. There may or may not be a sign for you. Either way, you'll know with your own discernment whether or not this message is meant for you. All right, Spirit, if you'd be so kind. Someone recently got a bouquet of daisies. Beautiful ribbon around her. Oh, interestingly, there's a broken glass pitcher. It's a dollhouse that mattered to someone in their youth. It's no longer a part of their lives, but there was a very specific 2-story dollhouse that mattered to somebody in their youth. Okay, we have 420. They're only giving me the numbers, so whatever that means to you, darlings. No judgment here. We all love the Lord's Vajuga. Oh, alright. Any other signs? Small black dog in your lap. 2 small black dogs in your lap right now as you're watching this. Oh, can you give them a pet for me, please? Oh, I love doggies. Okay. Any other signs? And a cast iron skillet that is rusty. These are very specific signs, so if any of those signs stuck out to you, go ahead and pay a little extra attention to what Spirit is bringing us today. All right, let's tuck in. All right, Spirit, who do you have for us today? Who's stepping out this week to give us guidance? The community here, those seeking animal spirit guidance. What do you have for us today? Oh. Aye, Captain. Scorpion. Ooh. Nice fire card during this brisk winter time. As per usual, I do like to tuck into what Kim actually has to say for her cards. She's put together such an amazing cohesive deck here. Okay, let's see, Scorpion. Alright, Scorpion, our fire brother, keeping us nice and warm right now. Alright, Kim, help us on our way. Scorpion resonates with passionate, competitive, and tends toward isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings, so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When working in balance with our Scorpion energy this week, we will be feeling wild and free and fierce. When out of balance with this week's energies, we will be feeling jealous, resentful, or unresolved. To bring into balance, Spirit encourages honesty and forgiveness. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Kim, for bringing this message to us. As per usual, I say it every week, but this sure is timely for my particular life situation. As I've mentioned recently, I've been struggling in figuring out what to do with myself now that I've actually started a piece of my purpose. I think it's been very humbling to learn over this past week that purpose, in my case, I'm trying different work avenues to try and figure out what I can bring to this world. And I'm struggling. I don't feel like I really have much to offer. I have been feeling, as we've been coming into this week, yesterday, especially last night, there's lots of jealousy and resentment. It's been sitting in my heart. And I had to take a holy bath this morning to try and cleanse out some of the stuck energies and try to find more balance. The nice part is I seem to have a bit of a jump on this because last night was the honest, forgiving communication between a partner and myself, and we came to a beautiful resonant state, which only came through the difficult, uncomfortable work of being honest with myself, which was that the jealousy I was feeling had nothing to do with anyone else, and it was solely to do with the fact that I was not feeling my normal fierce self. It's true. Normally I'm a Spitfire. I'm a little chaos goblin. And I've been feeling pretty burned lately, so isn't it interesting that the card says it? I'm feeling burned. But gratefully, like I said, through help from Spirit last night and honest communication with my partner, we were able to work through my own particular thing. And that gives me extreme hope and encouragement for anyone else out there who is currently struggling, whether it's career-wise or personal-wise. This one really is career-wise for me. But however this resonates for you, just know that it's okay. It's okay to be not okay. It's okay to end up feeling jealous or resentful or unresolved. These aren't bad things. I know in our Western society, especially jealousy, gets a really bad rap. We're told to be ashamed of feeling this, regardless of the circumstances or situations. It's just a bad feeling. Well, here at Ion Chronic, we know that's not the case. All emotions are our friends. We simply need to get to know them better. In this case, what jealousy was telling me is that I was feeling uncomfortable in my own stagnation. I was confronted with someone who was achieving all of the things that I have dreams of achieving. And no, this person isn't triple disabled. They're a normal functioning human being with a supportive family who was able to find their way that way. I happen to have fibromyalgia, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and autism. And these three things together leave me chronically exhausted and in pain all the time, and yet I'm still trying to build a business and start an organization and continue to bring these spirit messages to all y'all. And it does take work, worthy work. I'm so happy every Monday, to bring you all along with this guidance seeking that I would be doing on my own anyways. I'm so grateful that Spirit has allowed me to channel their intent and their messages for the collective to all of you. So isn't it funny that here I am literally doing the thing that I've been dreaming of doing, loving it, and then my life is confronted with someone that I wasn't ready to be confronted with. And so what that ended up looking like for me was jealousy and resentment. Now, blessedly, it isn't unresolved. Partner and I were able to resolve it. Even so, I'm still having to work the residuals of that energy out. So if, over the course of this week, at any point you're finding yourself feeling jealous or resentful, especially over an unresolved situation, I'm going to ask right now, dear precious friend, be gentle to yourself. You're doing something extremely normal. It is so beyond human. So very, very human to feel jealousy. And instead of getting angry at yourself for your brain operating through a function that it is meant to do, i.e. give us information through emotion about our environment, instead of getting angry at yourself for receiving that information, I ask you to sit with it. Sit with your jealousy. Listen to it. Let it speak to you. The jealousy is not an enemy. The jealousy is a friend who is seeing something in your environment that it wants you to see. Plenty of times with jealousy, in my personal experience, there's no real basis behind it. It's a small insecurity often triggered from a trauma of my youth. And when I parent my inner child and I work myself through it, I get to the other side and I go, well, weren't you being a silly goose? Yes, I was. I was being a silly goose. But what I was also doing is treating myself with the respect that I deserve because I woke up today. I take in breath today. I partake of the mother and father today. And if I'm feeling jealous, there's a reason. We're not going to shame it here. We're going to understand it. So those of you who are in balance this week, have fun, wild and free and fierce. Get it. Enjoy this brisk fire within the season of nippy, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. And again, like I said, to those of you who are struggling and are out of balance, remember it's all right. In order to bring yourself into balance, you must be honest with yourself and you must forgive yourself. It does not need to concern anyone else. We can't control anyone else's shaping of our reality. We can only control how we respond to it. So remember, it's a good time right now. If you're feeling isolation-y, go for it. Totally okay. You do not need to be forcing yourself to celebrate the season unless you feel like it. If you are, however, feeling that passionate, wild, and free, go for it. This is an excellent time of year to really let some of that energy fly out. So many of us are affected by seasonal affective disorder, and that can really bring the energy of an area down. So every single one of you that's feeling good right now, go ahead and just send some of that high vibe out into your environment. Let the mother and father absorb it and take it to your brothers and sisters who are hurting right now. All right, I thank you all for joining me on this beautiful Monday. I look forward to this wonderful week. I'm so grateful to be on the other side of working through the hard stuff, but now I get to find my way to wild and free. So I thank you all for the well wishes. I send you all my highest well wishes. You take in breath, and therefore you are important. You are all loved exactly as you are. Go in peace and be blessed.